In our nation's 246-year history, there has never been an individual who is a greater threat to our republic than Donald Trump. He tried to steal the last election using lies and violence to keep himself in power after the voters had rejected him. He is a coward. A real man wouldn't lie to his supporters. He lost his election, and he lost big. I know it, he knows it, and deep down, I think most Republicans know it. Lynn and I are so proud of Liz for standing up for the truth, doing what's right, honoring her oath to the Constitution, when so many in our party are too scared to do so. Liz is fearless. She never backs down from a fight. There is nothing more important she will ever do than lead the effort to make sure Donald Trump is never again near the Oval Office. And she will succeed.
Mr. Vice President, got to ask you about the pledge. You have said you will take that debate pledge. At the same time, you've also said that somebody who doesn't uphold the Constitution, maybe like your former running mate, should not be president. How do you square that?
Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the outpouring of support across the country, Paul, that's going to make it possible for us to be on that debate stage. And I'm more than happy to meet the criteria. I'm just confident that Republican primary voters know not only do we need new leadership in the White House, but we need new leadership in the Republican Party. Everywhere I go, people have been expressing thanks for our willingness to step forward, to stand as a proven conservative in this race. And they know that's the prescription, and that's the cure for what ails our country today, is getting back to the basics, strong conservative values. And I'm confident I'll be able to support the Republican nominee, especially if it's me.
But if it isn't you, and if it's your former running mate, then what happens?
I have a lot of confidence in the American people, Paul. I really do believe it.
What was supposed to be a prank on a teacher instead backfired on the students. A blindfolded half-court shot that is now the talk of campus and beyond.
You...
Put that in the story too.
Are you kidding me?
It went in.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Is that on tape?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. We have not spoken since former President Trump sewed up the nomination, which he did earlier this week. And he has received endorsements from some of the people who were running against him, but we have not heard from you. Will you be endorsing your former president? You were on the ticket with him last time around.
Well, Martha, I appreciate the question. And it should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year. Look, I'm incredibly proud of the record of our administration.
Just a straight question. I'm being really, really serious here. Mike Pence has stated he won't be endorsing former guy. It's a straight question to you. Has he done the right thing? If it's a yes, press the like button. And I'm really serious about this. This is our way of taking an instant just reaction to a breaking news story. Think about it. Just look at that guy for one moment. No, not Mike Pence, the losing president of the United States of America.
Let me ask you this. We have not spoken since former President Trump sewed up the nomination, which he did earlier this week. And he has received endorsements from some of the people who were running against him, but we have not heard from you. Will you be endorsing your former president? You were on the ticket with him last time around.
Well, Martha, I appreciate the question. And it should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year. Look, I'm incredibly proud of the record of our administration. It was a conservative record that made America more prosperous, more secure, and saw conservatives appointed to our course in a more peaceful world. But that being said, during my presidential campaign, I made it clear that there were profound differences between me and President Trump on a range of issues, and not just our difference on my constitutional duties that I exercised on January the 6th. I mean, as I have watched his candidacy unfold, I've seen him walking away from our commitment to confronting the national debt. I've seen him starting to shy away from a commitment to the sanctity of human life. And this last week, his reversal on getting tough on China and supporting our administration's effort to force a sale of ByteDance TikTok.
Why do you think he did that? Why
application.
do you think he had that reversal on that before we go, sir?
Well, I can't speculate on it, but what I can tell you is that in each of these cases, Donald Trump is pursuing and articulating an agenda that is at odds with the conservative agenda that we governed on during our 4 years. And that's why I cannot, in good conscience, endorse Donald Trump in this campaign. But let me.
Is adultery no longer a big deal in Indiana and in America? I'd just love to know your thoughts. I, for one, believe that the seventh commandment contained in the 10 Commandments is still a big deal. It's the most important promise you'll ever make. And holding people accountable to those promises and holding people accountable to respecting the promises that other people make. To me, what could possibly be a bigger deal?
You can do anything. Grab them by the...
Ask yourself, your housing situation, your jobs, your health, schools, infrastructure. How brilliant, how bad was it under the former losing president? Was it better or worse? The reason I say all of that is because Mike Pence, fiscally and ideology, I can't say the word, his ideologies are probably quite conservative. Same with Liz Cheney. But, and there's a huge but here, they're not unintelligent people. This isn't just about the Constitution. This isn't just about doing the right thing with regards to January the 6th. Because if it was, that would be understandable. There is something else going on here. Think of all the grievances you have. Go on, look at that guy. Look at Trump. What does it make you think and feel? Take the politics out of it for one moment. This is the guy who, his own valet person would have been quite happy if they disappeared 6 feet under. This is a guy that loves a dictator. This is the guy that allegedly cheats on his wife. Again, channel all of your emotions, all of your thoughts, and tell me straight, has Mike Pence done something that is right? Press the like button if it's yes. The thing that needs to be explaining, Mike Pence has stood up to Trump. Liz Cheney has stood up to Trump. But that's about it. It's very thin on the ground elsewhere. Tim Scott. How the heck do you explain Uncle Tim Scott? I know we're not allowed to make any jokes because it's considered politically incorrect. Couldn't give a damn. Uncle Dim Scott. I said it. Why does he feel and think he's going to be any different? Why does he feel there's going to be an air of loyalty? Is his IQ so low? What is going on here? Why do people think that one person is suddenly going to change everything for them? One person, not a cabinet, one person. What exactly is it? What is the one policy that instantly changes everybody's life that Liz Cheney can't see? Mike Pence can't see? What is it?
Paying attention to the details in 2024, it's Donald Trump, who is now co-running the RNC. Laura Trump. Why? Because he understands that the devil's in the details. So he puts his brilliant daughter-in-law in charge of our RNC apparatus so that all that Ryan's talked about, wise man he is, will be taken care of. We're going to focus on getting the vote out early, often, mail in, whatever it takes, we will match fire with fire. But at the end of the day, you want the ball in the hands of the best player on the field. That player is Donald Trump. I can guarantee you we will win because we're coming together.
All right. Senator, hope you're right. We can't take...
And those that work on cable news, what is really going on? I've always said along it's a pantomime. I've said that so many times. I think it's illustrated perfectly in the fact that Cuomo, man trying to resuscitate his career, He'll be on TikTok next. Is now, best mates with his Brokesack Mountain chum, Tucker. But what are they... I mean, he's going, we should have a two-state party. We'll forget the two-state party, etc., etc. What are they really trying to do? Why is it that they paint the particular narrative as it suits their wallet? Is that the answer? Have I just answered my own question? Because I am missing out how not one person at Fox News is able to have the... Look! I've called Mike Pence watermelon spine. He's finally said something. As I said, Esper said something. Cheney said something. Navarro is facing jail. Yet these people carry on. I will say straight up, look, no messing around. All right, please, if you are a MAGA person or know any MAGA person, just explain this one thing to me. When you get a bill, when you have a medical problem, when you have a real family disaster and you need help, is the first thing you do is think of former guy? Is that the solution? Is it really you call Trump before you call 911? Why is he the answer? Because I am missing something. How does it all change for an individual? There's got to be something that is missing in somebody's life. If you think about it, if this was a company right now, maybe you work for a company, and it was the CEO and everybody on the board had resigned, the CEO wouldn't be in charge. I listened to this thing. Elon Musk and Tesla, board aren't that happy. It's a bit of a mess. I'm sure if they could, they would replace him. How have you got this situation? Rape. Crime. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah. Do the MAGAs, is this the person the MAGAs would love to have in their life 24/7? They would trust their family, their money with? How many MAGAs right now would put $1,000 of their own money on this guy being the next president? Right now. Not in November, right now. Say to them, today's Friday. Check the date 1 second. Where's my phone? I need to check the date. It's Friday, March the 15th. $1,000. I'm just going to say it again because sometimes I'm lost for words. It's similar to when I'm trying to make my little boy eat his food and he has no answer as to why he doesn't want to eat it. What's going on? If you have any level of grievance, emotion, feeling towards what is going on, answer me the question now. Depends, do the right thing. If you think yes, press the like button now.
Look at these suckers. After everything that's happened, you still back me. It's truly a thing to behold. I wrecked the economy, screwed up COVID, ordered the attack on the Capitol that scared you into line. But look, I can get away with anything. I mean, I humiliate you even when you support me, and you won't do anything about it. God knows I'm a liar. You know it too. You know every case against me is real. You know I stole classified documents. You know I cheated on my taxes, defrauded my banks, cooked the books, cheated the little guys who work for me. You think I don't know I deserve to be impeached? Of course I know, and you know it too. And it happened twice. But you won't do a damn thing. I've destroyed your party, and you let me do it. Practically begged me to. You're like dogs, begging for scraps. I know you don't love me, but I like making you pretend that you do. And it's not like you have a choice. You're afraid.